Sweep the leg.
What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we are back here. Car Mechanic Simulator 21. I believe this is episode number 7, and we are rocking and rolling here at Route 66 Auto. In the last video, we did a story mission car, got a lot of money. We worked on a cool Mustang, but more importantly, we went to the junkyard, got a couple junkers and flipped them around and made some nice profit. In today's episode, we are going to continue to do that same thing. Coming over here to the toolbox, the goal for today's episode is to make at least $10,000 so that we can buy the garage expansion, which is going to put us well on our way to having unlimited earning potential. I don't even know what that means. All right, here we go. Back to the junkyard we go. And how exciting is it? All right, here we are at the junkyard. Now, normally, the game makes you pay 500 credits to come to the junkyard. But you can go into the settings and you can turn that off. And that's exactly what we did. Because it doesn't cost us $500 to drive down to the junkyard. I mean, in what world does that cost 500 bucks? Well, take a look at this. We have got a car right here, right off the bat. This is a Chieftain TBX 1969, $7,000 for this thing. I tell you, missing some seats, but it's got some pretty good body panels on it. And take a look at the engine, it's got a lot of bits and pieces in there. So might be a car we can turn a profit on. Let's go ahead and buy it. All right, now before we buy it, take note of how much money we have right now. We have $20,759 and after we buy some cars and flip them, we're gonna see how much profit we actually made here. All right, the Chieftain has been purchased and it's in our garage. We got $13,700 left and we are gonna walk around this junkyard, try and find some other cars. You gotta leave ourselves with enough money to use the welder on the cars that we bring back and also enough money to buy a couple seats and steering wheels. And I'm not seeing much as we come around here. And look at this, it's an old Porsche. Wow, one of the DLC cars, a Porsche 911 RS America from 1983. $21,000. No way we can afford this, even in the state that it's currently in. So we're gonna pass on this. Now later, when you got a lot of money, you can buy those types of cars and you can flip those around for some big old profit. All right, we're gonna keep walking and look at this. Here's a little junker. Looks like the same type of Plymouth Roadrunner we restored and flipped before. And it is a Plymouth Roadrunner. We've seen this before. $7,300 they want for this one. Now this one's got some good body panels here. Missing a door, but that's okay. And look inside, it's got a pretty good chunk of engine still left in it. You can see it's got all the wheels and tires here if you go into examination mode. So another car worth about $7,000. And man, we are gonna go ahead and buy this, I think. $7,300, let's do it. All right, now that car is in the garage. We're left with about $6,400. If we can find a car for $3,000 to $4,000 here, we're gonna snatch it up. And then we will have 3 cars sitting at the garage waiting for us to work our magic. Here's a Bolt Atlanta just sitting here, $5,700. It's gonna leave us less than $1,000, and that's not enough money for us to get a car in the shop and use the welder on. We need at least $1,000 to $1,500 left over so we can use the welder. So not gonna buy that car. Let's see if there's anything else hiding around here for about $4,000 or $5,000. Wow, look at this old Mercedes. Another DLC car. The 54 Mercedes-Benz Gullwing. Yeah, $13,201. Can't afford that one. Taking a look over here, look at this big old boat. This is a beautiful, looks like an old Cadillac. And this one's $7,494. Can't afford that one. What's this one sitting over here? This is missing a whole bunch of crap. This is a Salem Kieran, $5,300. It's gonna leave us $1,100 to use the welder. Ooh, that is tempting. All right, keep that in mind. Let's keep looking around the corner here. Maybe we'll find a cheaper car because we do still want to buy some seats and steering wheels. I don't see anything over here. Let's check in these aisles. Nothing down that aisle. Nothing down that aisle. Nothing down that aisle. And let's go ahead and walk around this way. And what's this? Here's a Bolt Hornet, otherwise known as a Camaro. $7,814. We can't afford that one. Oh, and here is a junker right here. It's a Bolt Cape. This one, $12,938. Wow. Probably because it's the drag edition. Look at the big tires in the back and the engine sticking out above the hood. So that is it. I think our option is to come back here and buy this other car for $5,000. It's not going to leave us much money, but I feel that we should take the chance. $5,334. Let's do it. All right, bam, that car is purchased. All three back at the garage. Let's take a look at some of these junk piles, see if we can afford a couple seats. There's one right there, and there's a steering wheel. I mean, you never know. You might find some steering wheels and seats in here that don't cost much money. You can get away with about $100 or so. All right, we found a few seats and steering wheels. And honestly, I don't really want to spend $229 on this stuff, so let's get rid of some of the more expensive ones. See if we can get this cost down to about $100. There's $132. All right, there we go. 3 steering wheels and 2 seats for $79. Let's get back to the garage. All right, here we are back at the shop. We got our 3 junkers. First things first, let's take a look at each one and find out what the starting profit is going to be. Oh, this one, look out. We are in the red, negative $389. Oh boy, what did we get ourselves into? That's okay, we can recover from that. Let's take a look at this one, the Plymouth Roadrunner. And oh boy, negative $509. That is not very good. Hopefully we can turn that around and make a decent dollar on it. All right, here we go, the Chieftain. Let's see where we are. Here we go, $156 profit already. Let's go ahead and get to work on these. We're going to start over here, go into examination mode, get that free experience points, and then we're going to head on over to the car wash. All right, in the car wash with the Chieftain, let's go ahead and suds it on up. Now, if we take a look at the interior of the car, it's missing a seat and a steering wheel. Let's go ahead and pop a seat in there, and we'll pop a steering wheel in there as well. There we go. All right, now the interior detailing has begun, and you can see right through the car because it doesn't have any doors. All right, we are already up to $1,061 in profit. Let's go ahead and move the car into the garage. We can use the welder in here. We've got $1,027. Hopefully this takes less than $1,027 to fix this car. Let's give it a shot. Oh man, we don't have enough money to use the welder on this car. Now that is okay. I tell you what, we're gonna move the car back outside and we're gonna go ahead and go to this car down here. It probably costs less to weld this one. So let's go ahead and do the same thing with this examination mode, then to the car wash, and then we'll put it in the garage. Hopefully it'll cost less than $1,000 to weld it. All right, now we're in the car wash. Let's go ahead and wash the car. Looks like there are 2 seats and a steering wheel in there, so we don't have to worry about that. And look at this really weird looking powdery blue color with white. I mean, geez, this car is a mess. All right, interior detailing going on, and that's where we're gonna really see some good changes. I mean, you can see in there. Wow, no you can't. All right, car's on the lift. Let's grab the welder. Cross your fingers that this doesn't cost $1,000. Oh, there it is, $950. Let's go ahead and repair it. That's gonna leave us with $77. Oh, you can already tell the welder was doing his job. And look, this car's looking a lot better than it did when it came in here. And let's go ahead and check out the profit. $1,744. Let's go ahead and sell this car. There we go, cha-ching. So now we got $7,155. We can come back out here. We can move this Chieftain back into the garage. And now we can use the welder on this bad boy. I feel like it's gonna be well worth it. Oh, take a look, a beautiful black color. And that brings the profit on this car to $4,064. Let's go ahead and sell that. Bam. All right, this is our last car. Going into examination mode, then we'll go to the car wash, check the seats and tires, check the seats and the steering wheel to see if it needs any of that stuff, and then take it on to the welder and see what kind of profit we can get. All right, here in the car wash, let's suds it up, see what we're working with underneath all this dirt and grime. Well, it's a nice light blue color. Also some tan. All right, interior detailing going on here. Let's go around to this side. Now this car doesn't have any seats or steering wheel either. Let's go ahead and add in what we got. Oh, this takes a front bench seat, so we can't put individual seats in, but we can put a steering wheel in, so let's go ahead and do that. Bam, there we go. Now what you can do if you have money is you can go buy a front bench seat and put it in there, and you're going to make some money from doing that, but I don't really feel like doing that much work here. We are keeping it simple. Let's go ahead and move the car into the garage. All right, car's in the garage. Let's go to the welder, move the welder over and weld this bad boy. $1,250. What's it gonna look like? I tell you what, for these old cars, this mustardy, yellow, brown, poopy in the baby diaper color, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's poop brown. I don't know. It looks pretty good on these old cars though, doesn't it? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the cars that look like the poopy brown color? All right, looking at the profit, $2,947, not what we wanted, but I tell you what, any profit's a good profit. Let's go ahead and sell this car. All right, there we go. We are up to $25,938 for those of you keeping score at home. That is a total profit when all is said and done of $5,200 roughly, which is great. I tell you what, we are almost at $30,000. I believe one more trip to the junkyard, we can be up to $30,000. Then we can expand our garage. So let's do it. To the junkyard we go. All right, here we are back at the junkyard. I tell you what, this is probably one of the coolest things about this game is coming into the junkyard. You never know what you're going to find. And with the DLC content, there's lots of cool cars that could be hiding in here. And while we're in here finding cars to flip and make some quick cash, we are also going to keep our eye out for a car that might pique our interest as a long-term project car, a car that we could start restoring and keep in our own personal garage, and then we could ride around in it. And we could, make fun of the people that don't have nice cars like we have. Like bully them a little bit. I guess you can't do that in 2024, but that's fine. Look, nobody has to know that it's us. We'll tint the windows. Oh, here we go. Here's a little hatchback. It is a Royal Town, and this is $3,438. There has got to be a profit in there somewhere. We're going to go and buy this car. All right, not finding a whole lot of cars yet. We just found one, and we're already here in the back of the junkyard. And so far, this is not looking very promising. Nothing over here. Oh, there we go. Looks like a Nissan Z. It is. It's a Nissan Z. $6,472. We are definitely buying this one. All right, there we go. Nissan Z back at the garage waiting for us. What else are we going to find here? Oh, this looks like an old Corvette. Take a look under the hood. It's got a lot of its engine left. How much are they going to want for this? $8,416. Tell you, we're taking a chance on this. I mean, it's missing some body panels at the front, but it does have a lot of its engine left. Tell you what, we're taking a gamble. We're going to pay $8,400 for this car, put it back at the garage. That's 3 cars so far. I think we can buy one more. We have $7,612. And if we can find a car, what is it? It looks like an old Mercedes over here. And that is $13,000. That is too rich for our blood. We just need one more little junker, like a $5,000 car. And we can have 4 cars back at the garage, and that is going to turn a quick profit. But that's all right. With 3 cars, we can still do it. Oh, here we go. What is this? Looks like the original Tesla Roadster or an Alpha 4C. Ah, $9,000. We can't afford it. Man, that would be pretty sweet to flip that car around. And that's pretty much it. I don't see any other cars in here. So let's go ahead and grab some seats and steering wheels and head on back to the garage. One of the things you're going to notice when you're looking for seats and steering wheels is that there's a lot more seats in this junkyard than there are steering wheels. And that's fine. Just grab what you can within reason and head on back to the shop. All right, here we go. Here's all the seats and steering wheels that we could find. And I'm going to go and get rid of some of the seats here that are too expensive. I don't like to generally pay more than 30 bucks for a seat. Definitely not going to pay $44 for a steering wheel. So there we go, 219 bucks. Let's head back to the garage. All right, back at the garage, here are our cars. Let's take a quick peek at the profit levels. Whoa, my God. We haven't even done anything to this car, and we got a $2,259 profit. We are going to make a ton of money on this one. Look at that. Awesome. And here we go. The second one, the Nissan, $1,700 in profit already, and we haven't even done anything to it. Let's check out this little guy. Wow, $513 from this little hatchbacky thing. I tell you what, we are looking good here. Starting with this little Corvette. Let's go ahead and add in some seats and the steering wheel. I'll put that little seat in there. That looks weird. Look, nobody's going to complain. There we go. Mismatched seats. There's a steering wheel. Let's go ahead and examination mode. Get those free experience points and head on to the car wash. All right, in the car wash, sudsing up this beautiful Corvette convertible. And wow, look, geez, it actually looks worse. Now that we washed it, that is one rusted out hunk of shit. All right, interior wash. We got those mismatched seats. Nobody's gonna care. All right, that's all washed up. Let's move it into the garage. All right, car's now into the garage. Let's grab our best friend, the welder. What's up, best friend welder? 1,450 bucks. Do your thing. Oh man, that looks so good. Look at that. The back half of this car is something special. I mean, can't say much for the front half. All right, and after those steps, the profit's $6,140. Let's sell this car. All right, coming back out, car number 2, the Nismo. Examination mode, free experience points, car wash. You know the drill. I tell you what, we are creeping closer to level 11 just by using examination mode and getting free experience points. All right, looks like we're missing a seat and steering wheel here. Let's go ahead and put those in. Nice red seat going in there. And a pretty cool steering wheel. All right, car's washed up. It's yellow, green, and with the red seat. I mean, that's a pretty cool color combo if you're asking me. Let's go ahead and wash up that interior and then take it on into the shop and use the welder. All right, car is in the shop. Let's grab Mr. Welder. Move it on over here. 900 bucks. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, look at that. I mean, that thing looks absolutely beautiful. Nice yellow Nissan. That welder works wonders. Speaking of working wonders, look at the value here. $4,153 in profit. Sell the car. All right, last of the cars. Examination mode, free experience points, seats and the steering wheel, car wash, welder. You know the process. Let's do it. All right, this car is in the car wash. Let's go ahead and suds it up. It's going to need a seat here on the driver's side. We do have enough seats. Let's go ahead and put one in here. There we go. Nice blue one going in. Looking good. All right, let's get over here. Interior detailing. Of course we want to do that. Look at this beautiful little hatchback, silver in color with mismatched seats. All right, car is up on the lift. Good morning, Mr. Welder. How you doing? 600 bucks here. Let's go. Wow, what a cool color. Metallic gray. Let's go ahead and check the profit. All right, there it is, 1,572 bucks. Nothing to scoff at. I mean, stop your scoffing. All right, selling the car here, and that's it. All three of those cars are gone, and let's take a look at the profit numbers. $34,644. And wouldn't you know it, based on our starting number of around $25,000, that's a $9,000 profit just on that one run to the junkyard. We now have $34,644, and we have enough money to get in here and buy this garage expansion. Oh, but bam, garage expansion has been bought. Let's take a look. And it doesn't look any bigger. Oh my God, wow. Oh, but what's this? Here's the expansion. Now, instead of a boarded up door here, we can come through this area, and here is our expansion. And in this area, we can buy repair tables, body panel repair tables, regular part repair tables, the brake lathe. We can also unlock this area back here, which is a storage room where we can store parts and pieces. Man, this is exciting. We still have $24,644 left. Let's get into this toolbox and see what else we can buy here. Oh, the battery charger for $550. That's not a bad idea. Let's buy that. All right, there's the brake lathe for $1,750. We got the workbench for $1,500. Body repair station for $2,500. And then for $2,000, engine tools. That's an engine stand so we can rip out engines easily. And I tell you what, these repair things aren't super good until you get to this top level of the renovator. And we do have 5 skill points available, and we are going to use all 5 skill points right now on this perk. Bam, there we go. Only 1 perk left to get to the top of the renovator skill tree, and that's going to give us the ability to fix body parts, and it's going to increase our chance of instant repair by 15%. All right, coming back over here, we do have the ability to buy an additional lift, which will give us more room to do more jobs so we can have multiple jobs going on at the same time. Let's go ahead and buy the additional lift. And bam, there it is. The additional lift is here. Now we have 2 lifts. The bus is gone. Wow, what happened to our favorite bus? Oh no, it's a sad day. The bus is gone. I mean, this was our childhood bus we had sitting here. We saved up a lot of money. We went to a junkyard and bought it. We were going to fix it up and have a piece of our childhood right here in our shop, and it's gone. Hey, look, who the hell cares about the bus? We got boxes up there. The junk's off the ground. We still got some cleanup to do, but look, we've got a big area here to work in. 2 lifts, and that is exciting stuff. And we still have $21,000 left. We can make more runs to the junkyard. And I tell you what, we are going to make more runs to the junkyard in coming episodes. But right now, we are going back to the phones. I mean, our phone's been ringing off the hook. People want Route 66 Auto in their life to fix their cars. And I tell you what, here is the next story mission car. Let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Hi, it's me, Johnny Johnson. Remember? I visited you soon after you opened up the repair shop. I see that business is good. I hope I can take partial credit for it. I was very satisfied with how quickly you work, and I thought you could use some advertising. Alright, getting back to business, I have a terrible case for you today. I snapped it up cheap from some kid. He wasn't really aware what he was driving and how much it was worth, but his lack of interest in the car is pretty obvious. Please take care of the bodywork and interior. The car definitely needs it. While you're at it, check the clutch and suspension elements. I have doubts about them. Do what you have to do, but don't go overboard. It's supposed to work and look acceptable, but I don't want to go broke. I still want to make some money from it. I hope we're clear on that. See ya!
All right, we're going to go ahead and accept this. We got to repair body parts, change the oil, do some other tasks. And there it is. What a hunk of crap. It is an older Skyline. I tell you what, this customer ripped it off from some kid. I mean, that's not very ethical. But look, we're not here to judge here at Route 66 Auto. But this is a hunk of crap. And we're going to have to work on it, get into the interior, the exterior, fix the body parts, work on the engine. I mean, this thing has seen better days. And I can already tell just from looking at the engine, there's a lot of these bits and pieces that are going to have to be fixed. And I think one of the things that's going to help us out is to have repair tables. Let's go back in here. And here is a workbench we could buy. Adds a workbench to your garage, allows fixing mechanical parts. But we can't do that until we have that renovator upgrade. So no use in buying these work tables because it's not really going to do us any good right now. So here it is, the Nissan Skyline that some dude ripped off from some kid. Now he's trying to flip it, make a profit. And we're trying to make a profit too. That's why we're here at Route 66 Auto. We're not doing things for free. So in the next episode, we are going to get into this story mission car, fix it all up, make a ton of money. And we are going to also go back to the junkyard, find some more hidden treasure, clean them up, scrub them up, weld them up, ship them out, make some of that money. Man, can you imagine getting up to $50,000 here? I mean, that is going to be awesome. And we can really start getting into this game, going to the barns, finding some hidden treasures, restoring our dream cars, and wow, that is super exciting. And speaking of super exciting, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, do all the things you gotta do to support us lowly YouTubers. Most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are gonna see you right back here in the next video.